Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Canes will kick this away to get us going. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Cornhuskers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. No chance to catch him.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump at front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. He's moving out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Connors. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. And that pass falls incomplete.
It's now second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing
the ball is loose. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's just...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score Nebraska 14, Miami 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision on this play.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Nebraska. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That means the score. Nebraska 41, Miami 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Nebraska 21, Miami 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Huskers looking to run some tempo here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Eludes the rush. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Or it's snapped to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Cornhuskers churn out another first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And here comes a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. On the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Gonna run it. It's Connors. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown for the U. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
That makes the score Nebraska.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Miami.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Miami.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Let's it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. Looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
And that is no good. And that sums up the game so far.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Oh, it's grabbed for the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. A big play moves the ball up.